More myths that you might actually believe about World War II. Myth number 1. The sound of an M1 Garand ejecting its N-block clip was a major issue that got US soldiers killed. The US used the M1 Garand as their main service weapon in World War II, and when it shoots its last round, it makes this sound when it ejects its N-block clip. Some say that the enemies would listen for that sound, and when they heard it, they would charge towards the US soldier because they knew he was out of ammo. In reality, that ping sound would be impossible to hear in a firefight unless you're standing like right next to each other. Even if an enemy did somehow hear that sound and knew that a US soldier was out of ammo, it's unlikely they were fighting just one US soldier at a time, and you can reload an M1 Garand in just a couple seconds. By the time the enemy sprung up to do anything to you, chances are you already have a new clip in your gun and you're ready to go. People love spreading this myth, but I have never seen any actual evidence that this led to any type of tactical advantage in World War II. Myth number 2. Troops in World War II used only the gear and uniforms that they were issued. When studying history, people often reference the documents that state who got issued what gear to learn about what troops used in combat. This is a great place to start, but in reality, soldiers also stole, borrowed, and purchased gear if they thought it might come in handy. For example, in World War II, the 6th Naval Beach Battalion, a group that I reenact and study a lot about, was commanded by Eugene Carusi, and they were known as Carusi's Thieves. This is because while they were preparing for D-Day, they didn't get issued a lot of the gear that they needed, so they ended up just taking things into their own hands and stealing a bunch of gear however they could. And the last myth is that World War Wisdom isn't the best history page on the internet. I'm just kidding, nobody would believe that.